Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters. This is your brother, Priest KhazaqYah from MalachiMinistries.org. And I want to share with you, from time to time I travel and go across the nation to various different Hebraic assemblies. I'm learning that there are a lot of different variations of Hebraic assemblies. But I want to share with you, this was one that caught me off guard because this particular Hebraic ministry, which is located in Delaware, in the Wilmington, Delaware area, and the ministry, they operate in prophetic ministry, is actually, the name of the congregation is called Prophetic House of Truth Outreach. And the leader of the congregation is known as Apostle Stansberry. And so to my surprise, I was led by the Spirit to visit this congregation. And while I was there, at the end of the service, they asked me if they could give me a prophetic word. So I'm going to share this word with you, and just to show you that these people never saw me before in their life, but the prophecies that they gave were detailed and were accurate as pertaining to things that I have gone through in my personal life. And so I want to share the prophecies with you and listen as the Spirit speaks through the various prophets and prophetess in this service.
I'm seeing you actually in many different places at once. So it's almost like your voice is going to travel and you're going to be on demand. And there's truth in you. There's some things that you haven't even tapped into yet that are about to be birthed. So it says, don't find it strange when you hear something that goes against tradition. He says, but I see you sitting down at a table and you're actually studying. I'm seeing you going back and forth between this and that, history, modern, the past, ancient, everything. And I'm seeing you put things together and you're giving out a truth. I'm also hearing him call you one of the leaders, one of the kings that should be teaching nations how to come into this truth. So whatever you have on the shelf, take it off the shelf, bring it, put back on the table, and get it set in motion.
He's placing on you a different level of understanding, a different level of truth. He said it's not that you don't understand things. You understand, you take in a whole lot. He said, but now he's going to begin to allow you to speak what you know in clarity to others. He said, you have come such a far way, and he's brought you from a mighty distance. And he said, now you're standing firm on who he really is in this time in your life. And he said, he needs you to continue to seek his face and continue to live like he needs you to live, because people are counting on you. People are watching you. People are making sure you make the right steps so they know that they can make the right steps. But I just see that you have just such a greatness on you, and people are watching you, and you're carrying a lot of people. And if you're not mindful about what you do, a lot of people are going to trickle off. But he said he believes and he's standing firm that you are going to make the right choices, because you've made some big strides over the years and you've been maintaining who you are. So he said, continue to maintain who you are, because when you move, others will move with you. So he's placing on you a greater anointing to do what he needs you to do for his glory. And everything that you do, it's not based on how you feel and what works for you. It's always for the people. It's always for somebody else. You have the mindset of, what can I do for somebody else? And that gives you peace. That gives you joy by helping somebody else. You will give your last for somebody else if you know that's really going to benefit them. And he said, because you've been such a giver, he's going to make sure you have everything that you need that makes you happy, that gives you peace. You won't have to worry about a building. You won't have to worry about the finances. You won't have to worry about the people, because when you maintain who you are, he's going to make sure everybody else who's underneath of you will be maintained just because of your walk.
The reward is going to be greater on the other side of things. He says that you've been through some situations and everything, but the reward is greater on the other side. He said your tomorrow is going to be greater than your today and your yesterday. He said remain humble.
Worship me, and as you worship me, show others what it means to really go in to worship him. They see you, but they don't even understand how deep and how rich that Yahweh is on the inside of you. And he wants to say thank you, because you have been obedient and you are very grateful. and you've come a long way, but you have never treated anyone any differently, because those that may have treated you badly, you have still shown them love and understanding. But they are also seeing how you just worship me.
Men are going to benefit greatly from your life experiences. And I just hear him saying to share the story from where you come to where you are today. And they will rise up and call you blessed. And they shall sow seeds into you because of what you have put into them. Because they are going to excel. I just hear Yahweh saying, share the story, and they will excel and sow seeds into your life. So he is very pleased with the man that stands before him today, because you have come a long way, just as they have said. I've heard it too. And he just wants you to know how pleased he is with your life and the strives that you are trying to make to become a better you. Thus saith the Spirit of Yahweh.
I hear him saying, Elijah. Elijah. And Jezebel is scared of you. And it's as if everywhere you go or they've been intimidated. But Yah said, don't allow that to take from where he's taking you, because you are Elijah. Strange miracles, strange wonders. But Jezebel will not get her hand, or its hand on you. He said, don't be afraid of her. Don't hide in the cave. He said his hand is on you, Elijah. And he said, write the books. Write the books. He said, oh, this is deep. He said that many have been described, but I'm giving you to be described. Write the book, scribe, because they don't have what you have. He said it because you are my life, my Chaim, you're my life. Thus saith the Spirit of the Eternal.